Hello everybody, welcome to my first ever tutorial, and I'm going to be teaching y'all how to create underwater scenes within Fortnite Creative 1.0. And this being my first tutorial, it'll mean a massive amount if you'll support the channel, subscribe to see more of what I have planned for everyone. These are the galleries used to create the primary base for this build. I'm going for a more swampy river feel for today's build tutorial, but of course, you're allowed to use whatever pieces that may fit your scene better. After all your pieces of choice are collected to create your scene, I highly recommend looking into reference photos, such as rivers, lakes, canals, or even take the next opportunity when you're outside. If you live near any of these bodies of water, I recommend take your time to really take in what you're looking at. Instead of just taking the small things, how the water reacts to the scene in front of you, how the plants grow to accompany the water and the surrounding area, and use the information with your scene building. We'll be using this tile to create a base shape that we can work with to create our scene. I will be creating a shallow body of water for today's video. And when that step's completed, take your dirt prop and start to create forms for your walls. And the higher you go, the deeper your water may seem. When that's finished, it's now time to grab the mossy rocks we have to create texture and blend it with our dirt for a more green, lively feel to our water. I also recommend using the mossy rock to create little cave-ins, caverns, anywhere where fishmen like to hide. Now that the base is completed for my scene, it's time to add the foliage. I believe doing foliage the best way possible is dense and lush, so I'll be placing our props literally everywhere, keeping in mind that the playable area needs to be easy to navigate and not annoying. With the main trees placed for our density, it's time for shrubbery, and I recommend, of course, using the bushes on screen because they have animations that may help sell the underwater flow. And something I'd like to challenge the viewers with is finding new pieces you think are fit for your scene at home. The best way to go about this is using the filtering system Epic has provided us. Filtering to terrain and nature to declutter your options and work with only what matters right now is the best thing to do for you. I would love to see what you builders may come up with, so I'll leave my Discord within the description and feel free to join and help build a community. Here's what I have done with all the pieces I found to help give our scene a lush feel to it. Adding water to the scene is your easiest step, but we are not done yet. Just jumping into the water isn't going to give us the gameplay we are trying to achieve. To start diving correctly, we'll need to set your height limit. Using the barrier device, this will be what keeps you at a certain level while swimming. Now that we have our height limit, we are almost done. One problem though, we can't breathe underwater like certain people. We'll need to fix that. Using the timed objective device, copy these settings and connect it to your water device as shown in the video. And just like magic, we can completely breathe underwater now. And obviously, we cannot forget who is going to accompany us within these waters. Using the fishing zone device, copy these settings and place as you wish. Now it's time for our graphics. Considering we're building underwater, it's probably best to make the graphics underwater as well. Fog is going to be our best friend here. Fog is going to be able to show the density of our water. And even with fog changing the color as I'm going to show you, would give the water a different tint alone itself. We don't have to worry too much about what's going on up top out there because this is strictly for underwater. Just for an extra visual touch, I'm going to use the VFX spawner and ambient dust to give a feel for little things floating within the water. And with that, your underwater scene should be fully completed. And you can use these techniques with any props, any pieces you may desire to create any scenes, different bodies of water than I did, more Subnautica feel, an alien planet, strictly water, anything. It's creative. I would love to see what you guys do. Discord is going to be in the description. I would love if you guys like it and subscribe. And hopefully this channel becomes something. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.